your boy Rilo. I'm back with another video. This episode, we're going to be talking about the show From season 4, how we feel about the show, if we're vibing with the show. I don't know if you guys are. Um, and what we are expecting from season 5, because that is really important. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Before I do though, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. I will be giving you guys daily content one way or another, whether it's the form of shorts or videos. Either way, I hope you guys tune in. All right, so starting out, season 4 from. This is going to be short and sweet, guys. I was very disappointed with season 4 from. There was very little development. I feel like I did in season 3, we learned nothing of value, in my opinion, other than they could possibly have a way out, which is how I'm pretty sure we left season 3. No, season 3 they left it a little more desolate, I would say, but the ending of season 4 is also increasingly desolate. I don't think that they realize that they have given us like no hope for these people. I personally have no hope for these people. I think they're already dead. It's going to be end up being something like Lost, where we don't know if they ever get out. At this point, I'm almost convinced that's what they're leading up to. They do not know how to tell this story, or how to give it a just ending for the climates they've been leading up to. Um, Things that tell me this. We've gotten like so many different antagonists throughout the series, but this season had the most antagonists, and I don't believe any of them were fully destroyed or any of them were eliminated before the end of the season. The only thing that happened in this season is what has been happening in the past seasons. More and more people keep dying that are on the good people's side. But the bad people are not dying. The bad people are not going anywhere. So it's becoming a big nothing burger of just horror and not like any type of actual give and take in this universe anymore. It's just a universe of giving. And it doesn't help that you have the kids in the show being like one of the only people aware of this being a fact about this place. Like nothing good has happened at all in season 4. And the only people who seem to realize it is Julie in that god awful wig. I mean, if I had that wig on too, I would probably be super pessimistic. But anyway, the only people who realize this are Julie and her brother. Everybody else is like, we're almost out, we're gonna get out, we're almost out. On what planet are we almost out of here? On what planet? Like, we still don't know how to actually leave this place. But we do know that more and more of these things keep popping out of the woods, and now there's a whole yellow man living inside of your neighborhood, and he has taken all of the totems. Something like that happening, it almost has to be the end of the show. Like you going into season 5 with no totems, like if y'all drag this out into season 6, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. I'm definitely not gonna be. I don't even know if I would come back for season 6. Like that's dragging it out. I personally don't think any show should go past 5 seasons. At that point, you either hit writer's block or you have too much to write about. And then you need to make a spinoff. You need to, actually, I hate spinoffs. Don't make a spinoff. Take those good ideas and throw them into a new show, like, and go from there. Um, the characters didn't bother me as much this season, other than Elgin. And let's see, who else bothered me? Elgin really bothered me. Like, When he died, I was okay with it. It was time for him to go. He was useless after getting his eye poked out. Um, and then this man is still friends with the girl who literally scooped his eyeball out. Like, make that make sense. In what world, in what reality would that really be a thing? Like, he's not even like jumpy when she comes around. Like, she mutilated him. What in the world? What in the world? Like, what type of writing is that? That makes no sense. If somebody carves out your eye, I promise you, you will start shaking every time you see that person. What are we doing here, writers? We had Homegirl with the burnt face. Oh my God. That last episode where she's screaming in the car, I wanted Boyd to throw her out that vehicle. Was it Boyd with her? Yeah, I wanted Boyd to throw her out that vehicle. I was like, please just take her. I never want to hear this lady scream again in my life. Then she gets out the car, acts like she can barely walk. She tries to shoot herself with the gun. At that point, he definitely should have thrown her out the vehicle. Like, let's be honest. That's those are means for termination. Um, but yeah. So we had that. Um, See, what else really happened that really annoyed me in season 4? Um, what's her name dying? Was it Katie? The nurse girlfriend. I don't know why she thought standing in front of a lady who's already on the brink of death, when you're a perfectly healthy person, that is your idea of helping. Like, yeah, good idea. Good idea. You would have better luck just running out the back door into the woods. You probably would have lived. Actually, both of y'all probably would have lived. Those things are so slow. You could have ran into the woods and just kept running all night, and you would have been fine. Not even fast runs, slight jogs. Stop, take a breath, and then get back to it. You would have been all right. Um, and it's a lot of dumb stuff that happens like that on the show where characters just they know the layout. They've lived in this area for forever, yet they will trap themselves in a dead end room. I'm like, why would you go to this room at all? Like, you know you can't go anywhere once you go in this room. You know they can get into the room. Well, what's going to stop them from getting into the room? They're super strong creatures, apparently, if they can rip out your whole insides in one fell swoop. Like, why are you going to run into a regularly built bedroom? Yeah. There's just like thoughts that happen in the show at this point. This is why you need to end it. Because literally, if you would have asked me what I thought of From at the end of season 2, I would have been one of the biggest advocates that it was the best horror show on TV to date. I would put it above so many other horror shows. Now that we are at the end of season 4, guys, you're falling out of the top 10 pretty soon here if you don't end this shit. Like, you gotta end the show. You've got to end the show. I know so many other fans that feel this way too. You have got to end it. Like, you could have been literally one of the best horror shows. Let's see. What else do we have to talk about the show? Um, I I'm starting to get tired of the whole Boyd doesn't want to listen to anybody, then he does wants to listen to somebody once he starts getting all rattled and starts shaking. Like, okay, we get it, you're stubborn. Okay, we get it, you really can't do anything by yourself because you are literally dying. So why are you being stubborn? Why do we have to go through you arguing with people every episode? These are failed times where you could have progressed the story, guys. Like, these are moments when you could have literally progressed the story instead of making us watch a scene that it feels like I've already watched 15 fucking million times. Please move on with your story. Um, yeah, I'm not even gonna dive any more into this. I just wanted to voice my frustration, and I really hope that I'm not the only one out there. I know I'm not the only one out there. I see the threads, and everything. I just want to be one of these people who provide a positive space for other people to rant. So please do so down below, or, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me this is a stupid take on From, but I have so many things about it that I think are behind and they need to fix. Otherwise, there will not be a show. Just my opinion, guys. Like, comment, subscribe down below.